Hello Makeup Void, I'm Trin and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what I actually wore to Halloween work. I am working on Halloween if I can get it there in my car. So that's my life right now. Car problems, what is new? So I'm going to do a makeup tutorial. I'm completely winging this. Completely, 100% winging this. I have a faint idea of what I want to do in my head. So we're just going to roll with it. So give this video a like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and get rolling. So I'm going to use a combination of my No Pan Left Behind palettes. This is going to be very haphazard and wild. So I'm going to take a brush that I used yesterday and just wipe it off on the back of my hand. It's a blue shade, but I kind of don't care what pigment was on this brush because we're going to go with a sleep deprived IT specialist. That's what we're doing. So you can't see my shirt, but it's, if you know the YouTube channel Linus Tech Tips, I'm going to go into the shade. I'm going to go into my hue. So I'm going to use a combination of my No Pan Left Behind palettes. This is going to be very haphazard and wild. So I'm going to take a brush that I used yesterday and just wipe it off on the back of my hand. It's a blue shade, but I kind of don't care what pigment was on this brush because we're going to go with a sleep deprived IT specialist. That's what we're doing. So you can't see my shirt, but it's, if you know the YouTube channel Linus Tech Tips, I'm going to go into the shade. I'm going to go into my Hue to Be Nude palette, and I was going to go into this shade, but we might go back and forth between these two shades. So we'll actually start off with the pink. So my idea, if you know the channel Linus Tech Tips, years and years ago, they started a channel called TechLink. And when they first came out with that show, they came out with this very duct taped looking shirt that says TechLink on it. And so my idea was to wear all black because honestly, it's a black t-shirt and it's cold, so I'm just wearing all black. So which makes me look like a clinician at my job because that's their colors. But I'm just going with this all black, this black t-shirt, and I'm just going to do a very sick, sleep deprived looking makeup look. Because you might as well be a little spooky for Halloween. I can't do blood. I can't do anything scary. So this is like glam Halloween. Glam winging it Halloween. So I think I have this where I wanted. I had blue on this brush from yesterday, and I literally picked this brush even though I have tons of clean brushes. I really wanted that sickly looking eye look, so that's why I just went in with the dirty brush. It's part of the vibe. Let's go in a little bit with the purple, just a smidge, and again, just do this haphazardly because I don't care if this is neat, I don't care if this is pretty, even though I do plan on filming a video after this. Ugh. But you will see first. So, maybe if this turns out terrible, I will take it off before work. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just wear my work colors and just call it good. I don't know. But hopefully this turns out okay. Hopefully. Okay. I don't think we're going to get this any more blended. I'm using the e.l.f. eye primer, and I feel like I just can't get a good blend with that eye primer. Just feel like I can't. Alright, so we're going to go in with the black base. I'm going to use my AF94 Shadow Boxer Eye Crayon in the shade Revolver. It is just a black eye crayon. Ooh, it is dry. This is so dry. I think it's warming up on my lids. That's good. So I'm just going to slap this all over the lid. I don't want to go, I always say this, I don't want to go too high up with it. I always go too high up with it. But we're going to do our best. I'm really nervous for like the standout part of this look, honestly. Because we are going to be going in with the glitter. And I don't trust the quality of the glitter. But we're doing it anyways, so that is the highlighter. let me grab my glitter glue for the next step. We're not going in with glitter glue right away. We are going to set the shadow stick with a black, which at least I hope there's a black in here, the Blend Bunny Dollhouse palette. I think the closest thing to a black in here, because look at this dark row. Like, what is a black? I don't know. We're gonna go, maybe we should go with this mauvey purple. The mauve color, this shade, called Plume. Let's do that. Let's do that actually. Get a little bit more of the purple before we cover it up with glitter. So also have to wipe off my other brush on the back of my hand, which I used a nearly black shade yesterday with this brush. So I'm not too concerned. Try and do this quick, y'all. Oh yes. Not that you're gonna actually be able to see this in a few seconds, but we need to set the shadow stick. So now I am going to go in with a glitter glue, and so it might be counterintuitive to just slap on a nice shadow stick, blend it out with a powder just to put a glitter glue on top of it. I don't trust the longevity of the glitter I'm going to be using, because we are going in with the red glitter from the new nude palette, and I don't necessarily trust that glitter. I used the pink one earlier in the month, and it wasn't the best, y'all. I should not be putting these on my eyes. Definitely should not be, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm doing it for the lulz. I'm doing it for no reason whatsoever. Alright, set the lids. Let's switch palettes again. I'm actually going to use a brush for this. So let me grab this old AF brush. Put a little bit of glitter glue on the back of my hand. Should I even be using this glitter glue with how old it is? I have like used this maybe 5 times this year. Maybe. So, just gonna slap this on the lid. Probably shouldn't get it too close to my inner corner. Probably shouldn't. But it might end up going that way. I kind of like the eye look as it is though. How like dead I look with like the red and the purple undertones. I kind of like it. But we're going with the glitter. I have not been doing good with no palette behind this month. I've been going so badly. It's been absurd. It's been absurd. So the red glitter in the new nude palette is called Excite. I don't think I should be using this at all. I used the pink one called Infatuated earlier in the month. I think I just did it on day off for a little bit of fun. And the glitters are so dry. Like, if there was a binding to them ever, it's gone now. It doesn't fall off from the red. But, do I like this? I kind of like this. Kind of like this a lot. Let's go in with foundation. I kind of want to do a combo of foundations today. So, Project Pan, CoverGirl, Red Cap, and then the Urban Decay Face Bond foundation. I don't think formula-wise these are going to be a good combo. Like, I don't think it's going to be a bad combo. I just don't think it's going to be a good combo. But in terms of... No, I'm going to skip. I'm going to save that test for another day because I want to look pale. I really want to look pale. And this foundation makes me look hella pale. So let's just get a sloppy amount of this foundation on the back of my sponge. Probably too much because this is a full coverage foundation and I am not a full coverage girly. Gotta move that red glitter away. Come on. I kinda got it. Kinda did. Oh, my primer did not get blended out on my chin. Nope, it didn't. That's lovely. So, what I'm thinking is just like go super cool toned. I probably shouldn't even do a blush today, honestly, if I'm going with the vibe of a... I'm probably going to go with a blush, but I'm not going to go with my Project Pan blushes. I'm going to go in with Electro Ball. from ColourPop. But we're not there yet. And concealer, I don't know. I don't want to do concealer. Probably my Project Pan one, just because it's like a near skin tone match for me. I don't know what's going on. My nose is a hot mess. Do I just need concealer to like cover up my problems? Because you see here, it's just not wanting to stick. Don't know what's up with that. I mean, it looks fine on the rest of my face, but just right around my mouth and nose, it is not looking the best. So we might put concealer there. Oh wow, it looks so dead. I love it. I love this so much. I really do. So, my nose is running. Did all the nose care things today. It's still not working. So, I really don't even think I should be using this concealer anymore, honestly. So, this might be the last time we use it. The Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. Because it got, like, chunky. I'll explain more in my Project Pan Low Buy update, which I plan on filming right after this video. I probably shouldn't be using this concealer anymore. A, it's nearly empty. 2, there's like weird chunkies in it. But it blends out fine. So I don't know. Yeah, we're not going to use that anymore. We're going to call it an empty. We're going to do that. And then the Sephora VIP sale, Hermie is right around the corner. Except I need to check influencer codes, because I'm only getting 10% of the VIP sale. And I don't know. Well, I want to buy like another concealer too. So we'll see. We'll see. My Sephora VIP wish list is literally, and I only get 10%, so there's really no point in me shopping the sale. But my Sephora VIP wish list is literally a more skin tone shade of the Danessa Myricks concealer, because I love that concealer oh so much. And then a repurchase of the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. But I also might just go to Ulta. I have like the itty bittiest amount of Ulta points still left. And there's a couple new e.l.f. products out. So I might just buy everything at Ulta. We'll see. But I definitely do. I should try living without the Natasha Denona concealer for a little bit. Just to see how much I can live without it. Or is it a concealer that's like hands down I always have to have? We'll give it some time. We'll give it some time. I look pale as which is the vibe for today. It's the vibe. We're gonna do contour. We're gonna sculpt the face. Maybe we'll do a little bit too much contour and skip blush. We'll still do blush. What am I talking about? We're still gonna do blush. Alright, my only contour is the Milk Contour Stick in the shade Toasted. Should we go like this? Do you like the hollow cheeks? Like I said, I am winging this. Should we try that? Is that a thing that normal people do? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Because usually I take it like down and around. I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Like, I feel like people do this shade for skulls. I have never even attempted a skull, which would be like super cool for today to do skull makeup. But would that be too spooky for work? They said no gore, they said nothing scary. I think a sleep deprived IT specialist is scary. Oh, I kind of like that. I'm getting chair farts. This is great. This is so good. I'm just having fun, y'all. I wish I had like a really like too light for my skin tone pressed powder that had like coverage for it, because my tinted powders have a little bit of coverage. We might just have to go in with the translucent powder all over the face, because I really want this contour to show up. But the thing I love and hate about the Milk contour is that it sort of blends away into nothing, which is like really nice if you're new to makeup and you're like, oh, I effed up. But like in terms of something like this, could I go in with like a gray eyeshadow and overemphasize the contour? I don't want to go that too intense for my job. Real question now is if we do blush. I think we might wait till I powder my face and then reassess if we do blush. I think that's what we're gonna do. So should we go matte? I literally said in another video that I'm gonna stop using the Catrice True Skin matte powder this year. But I think we need to go completely matte for this look, to look dead and sleep deprived. I think that's what we have to do. So I'm going to start off with my powder proof. It'd be so much better if I didn't have to wear glasses, but I do, and I don't have contacts. Contacts scare me. I tried contacts like 4 years ago, and it just wasn't good, y'all. It just wasn't good. So we're gonna not do contacts. Not that I have any. Colored contacts would be absolutely amazing for this. Absolutely freaking amazing. But we're not doing that. Just kind of getting it like really packed in around my nose. On my nose. Okay. I have it set. Gonna get a smidge more powder in here because I go through powder like it's water. Take a big fluffy brush that has a fuzzy on it. Full blown smoky tutorial. You know, I do this with loose brushes. I set my face with loose powder and big fluffy brushes, and then I wonder why I get powder all over my shirt. It's so bizarre to me. And I'm like, you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. No wonder why you get powder everywhere. Okay. See, I'm trying to keep the baking on my nose. It doesn't really make a difference. It really freaking doesn't. Let's go into contour. I would love to use a brow gel today, but we gotta keep the dead. We gotta keep the dead. So just sticking with the dead Kaleidos Cool Tone Contour Trio. And I kind of want to go in with a big fluffy brush with this. Do it very haphazard. So I'm going to go into the bronzer, I'm going to go into the contour, I'm going to mix them together, tap off the excess. Gonna make that contour shape again. Nose is running. Love that for me. Okay. My hair is not fully pulled back today. I washed my hair last night, and then the next day it's like impossible to keep my hair like out of my face. Like the little baby flyaways. It's nearly impossible. So I'm only going to use the contour on my nose. School would be so cool today, but I've never done a school. And I'm not about to try. On a day where I might as well have to take off my makeup. I had so much time. I have so much time on the weekends to practice makeup and doing something cool. And then I tell myself I don't have the tools to do it. Oh yeah, I look dead as hell. I look so dead. Love it so much. Love it so much. I really don't think we should do blush today. I really don't. I think we should use a bright, intense highlighter, and then I think we should do no blush. So, let me get a really small brushie. Let me think. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I do? Don't get. What do I do? Is there like... There's not a true red in the new nude palette. Is there like... There's not a true red in the Dollhouse palette. No, there's not a true red. In Arm's Reach was the Pokemon ColourPop palette. Is there a true red in here? There is. I Choose You is a true red. Fluff yeah. Okay, so I want to do red in the waterline. I want to do red in the waterline. So we are going to go back to the Dollhouse palette. And we're going to go into what I think is the black shade. A little much. It's a little bit much, donkey. A little bit much, donkey. Why am I going into Shrek right now? I have no idea. So there's not like a... So the red in the Pokemon palette is a shimmer. But I think it's going to do for what we want. So I'm literally taking the same brush. And I am packing it beneath the black. And this is not supposed to look neat and cute. That's why I'm not really caring. Okay, that saved it. Alright, so I'm going to do red in the waterline, and I'm going to just do a line of black on my lids. I pretty much did the wings, so I'm not going to go and redo that. I'm going to do mascara, and then we're going to stare at each other and decide what lip combo I'm going to do. Alrighty, I am back, and I'm really liking this eye look. I'm liking it a lot. I look so dead, and that's exactly what I'm going for. I did get a little mascara on my nose, and you know what, glasses are going to cover it up, so it's fine. It's fine. So I do know what I'm going to do for lips. I kind of had the idea before I said that we'd stare at each other and figure it out. So I'm going with NYX Sandstorm, because this does nothing for my lip color in terms of like emphasizing lip color. It kind of neutralizes my lips and takes away the color, which I love for this idea. It's a very light nude lip liner, and I love it on days where I just want some structure to my lips, but I don't necessarily need anything else. So, gonna do this. So yeah, it just makes my lips more dead. And we need a gloss. We need a gloss. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna go in Pokemon X ColourPop. This is the shade. What shade are you? Firestone. I should have known that because it's the Eevee Evolution glosses. So it's sheer. Has some orange specks to it that do not show up. But in the tube it looks like there's orange specks. So it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for this look. So here we go. So nice. This is really not anything in terms of like a gloss quality. Like there's nothing spectacular about it, but it gets the job done. I did use Rare Beauty Enlighten as a highlighter. I just felt like a highlighter, y'all. I just felt like a highlighter. So this is my, what I actually wore on Halloween, Dead IT Support Specialist. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm really glad I didn't do blush because I feel like blush would have just been too much for this look. Maybe I should go without. I'm just kidding. I was like, maybe I should go without blush more often. Like, no, that's not happening. So I want to thank y'all for watching today's video. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for whatever comes next on my channel. I really have no idea. We're getting into the end of the year, so I have a lot of prep to do for December, like favorite videos, eyeshadow palette rankings, low buy, Project Pan updates, finales, blah 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 blah. A lot of stuff coming, a lot of nonsense coming, so stay tuned for all that. As always, have joy and bye.